It's now my privilege to deliver the citation for Professor Hossein Rahnama, who we have invited to give today's convocation address. Professor Rahnama has been a professor of data science in the RTA School of Media here at TMU's Creative School for more than 10 years. He is a visiting professor at the MIT Media Lab and is founder and CEO of the global data intelligence company Flybits Incorporated, as well as one of the founding directors of our digital media zone. Over the years, Professor Rahnama has been an impactful leader within the academy, and he has been recognized as an accomplished entrepreneur worldwide. He was appointed by the Governor General to serve on the National Science and Research Engineering Council of Canada and is a board member of Canadian Science Publishing and the Home Capital Group. He has been recognized on several noteworthy lists, including Canada's Top 40 Under 40, the MIT Technology Review TR35, which names the top 35 innovators under 35, and Technology Innovators Top 50 Artificial Intelligence CEOs. Professor Rahnama's background and innovative work at the Creative School has made him one of the strongest educators at the crossroads of scholarship, professional skills, and creative innovation. He is an inspiration to his students, colleagues, and the profession at large. It is my pleasure to call to the lectern Professor Rahnama.
Chancellor Fukakusa, President Lachemi, Provost Simpson, deans, esteemed colleagues, and representatives here on stage. Members of the graduating class, your families, friends, and honored guests, it is my pleasure to be with you today. And it is truly an honor for me to speak to you at your convocation. This year marks the 23rd anniversary of my association with this university. In those 23 years, I have traveled the world, started research centers, spun off companies, published research, founded new teaching and learning programs, and I have done it all without ever leaving this great university. Perhaps the one thing I have not done is give a convocation speech, but there is a first time for everything. I arrived here at what was then known as Ryerson University when I was 19 years old. Like some of you, I was new to Canada at the time. But this is not a story about where I came from or where any of us came from. This is a story about where we all ended up, here on this campus at this university. This is a story about what this university has given us. As a Ryerson student, what I found here on this campus was a university that believed in students. I found an institution that truly empowered its students to learn, to make decisions, and to find their own way. To put it another way, it was a university without ego. As an institution, its personality was humble, but also deeply and quietly self-assured. This university believed in itself and its mission, and wasn't afraid to compete. That resonated with me, and it shaped my own personality as an adult. This university did not reward big talkers. It rewarded the doers, the students who were willing to take up a challenge and work together to succeed. That was all 23 years ago, but today, as a faculty member, I can say with confidence, Toronto Metropolitan University's personality has not changed. The only thing that has changed is that everyone around the globe respects us. Respect, teamwork, perseverance. These are the values that this university instills in us. And these values are what we take from here and carry with us in life. When I was only 29 years old, I met with our former president, Sheldon Levy, and he said, let's build a next generation innovation center. As the co-founder of the Digital Media Zone, these were the values that guided our work in empowering our great students. And with confidence, I can tell you that no student ever let us down. And as you all prepare to convocate today, you too should all walk away proud. I can tell you on behalf of your university that we are very, very proud of you, because you have been through a crucible unlike any other in this university's history. This pandemic upended all your lives and your studies. You completed 2 whole years of remote learning. You had to be self-sufficient in a way that no other cohort ever did. You persevered, you succeeded, and here you are, all caps and gowns and smiles. Cherish this moment. Be in this moment. Feel the pride in your chest because you have earned it. It's my job here today to send you on your way. So here are the 3 values that you will take from here as you go, and that will stay with you no matter where you find yourself. The first is humility. Your light will shine bright wherever you go, so you won't need to boast about it. Because humility is the sign of someone who truly believes in themselves. And humility also means believing in others and demonstrating respect for others. This university has taught you that everyone matters. We have taught you how to live the values of diversity and inclusion, and it will serve you well. The second is collaboration. This university has taught you how to work in teams, and it has taught you how to reach beyond your own area of expertise to collaborate with other disciplines. To echo the words of President Lachemy, no other university would think to invite engineers and creative thinkers into a hospital operating room. But that's what we do here, because collaboration is the spirit of invention and innovation. This is also part of who you are. You're inventors, thinkers, innovators. And the third is courage. You battled through the pandemic. You battled through all the uncertainty of these recent years. You have had to learn to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. We don't always think of this kind of behavior as courage, but that's what it is. Because let me tell you, for all the uncertainty that you have faced to date, more uncertainty lies ahead. The world is always changing, and change comes faster now than it used to. This frightens a lot of people, but it should never frighten you. Your studies have taught you how to forge ahead no matter the circumstances. You are supremely capable. Never forget that. I would now like to ask every graduating student here in the hall to please stand up. Stand up. Don't be afraid. There's hundreds of you. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard me tell their tale. These graduates have worked so hard to get here, to reach this moment of achievement. The path they had to take was truly unprecedented. You heard me say how proud their university is of them, and I know you all feel the same way. Let's show it to them now with a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you. I would now like to ask everyone who is here to support a graduate to please stand up. If you are a mother or father, a brother or sister, a grandparent, a spouse, a child, including my parents, my wife, and my daughters, Sophie and Roya, please stand up. All of you, extended family members, friends, and neighbors, if you are here to bear witness to someone's convocation, please stand. Okay, now graduates, these are the people who have supported you through thick and thin. Through it all, they have always been invested in your success. This moment is yours, but it's a moment for sharing. Let's make them part of this moment. They lifted you up when you needed it, and now that you're ready to convocate, it's your turn to lift them up. Lift them up high right now with a big round of applause. Thank you. That was great. The saying is you get an extra minute of a convocation speech for every 10 years at Ryerson. Let me close with one last thought. You arrived here as students from around the world. You will leave here as graduates, and you will fan back out all around the world. You will embark on spectacular careers. You will make new friends. You will raise families. You will meet with adventure, success, and heartbreak. And your time here on campus may fade into memory. But years from now, somewhere halfway around the world, when you meet another graduate of Toronto Metropolitan University, even someone who graduated 10 years before you or 10 years after you, you will feel like you know them. And you won't be wrong, because you will see in them the same values that you hold: humility, collaboration, and courage. I congratulate you. I'm so proud of you, and I wish you success in life and work. Thank you.
I think you can sit down now. Wow, inspirational. And you know, it's before, when Hossein was talking about his speech, I was always cautioning him about saying, okay, Hossein, you can't go too long because it'll be hard. But I have to tell you, that time flew by, and thank you so much for those amazing words, Hossein.